So I turned on the flame. So I'm going to put on the lid on it now and allow it to steam. Take off the plastic. Rice have already steamed. So here it is. This is the finishing touch. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening and good night. Whatever time of the day it is, wherever you are, hope you are having a wonderful time. Welcome back to Elaine's Kitchen. On today's menu, we are going to do some rice and peas, Jamaican rice and peas, my style. Here is the peas. I have some peas here. I think it's about 1.5 cups of peas. What I do with this peas, I put this peas in some water, cold water, put it on the stove top, and then I put it to boil a little, and then I had some water to sink it and allow it to be there soaking for a while. So I do this ahead of time. And this is the water that comes from the peas. I just throw it off so you can see the amount of peas what I have here. Okay? And here are all the rest of ingredients for the rice and peas. Here I have my scallion, I have my ginger, I have some pimento berries. These I've already washed. I have 2 peppers here, I have some thyme, I have some onion, and I have a sweet pepper, a piece of sweet pepper, and I have 2 Maggi bouillon. Here I have some parboiled brown rice. Here I have my salt. I have my sugar. I like to add some sugar to my rice and peas. And here I have my coconut milk, because rice and peas cannot cook without coconut milk. Yes, it can. You can use butter and oil and cook your rice and peas. But here's the coconut milk for the rice and peas. Put on, and I'm going to pressure the peas yet. I'm just going to add it in here. I'm going to add the peas in here. Alright. So as soon as that started to boil, here I have the peas. So as soon as this started to boil, I'm going to add the milk. I'm going to add back this water. I had back this water that I showed you in the cup. This is the water that I put the peas to soak and sink in. So as soon I'm going to now add my onion. I'm going to add my onion. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to add my pimento berries. Don't start boil up as yet. Here I have about 5 pegs of garlic. I'm adding it. I'm adding some onion. And I'm adding the piece of ginger. So as soon as this started to boil up, I will add the coconut milk. I'm going to add a little salt, because we always want to cook our peas with salt so it can have that flavor. And I'm going to add my Maggi bouillon. So here I'm adding my Maggi bouillon. I use my hand to crush it out. So as soon as it starts to boil up, I am going to add the coconut milk. I'm going to add a little bit, some of my scallion right here. I'm going to add some. Just use my hand to crush, to get squeezed up together. So as soon as it started to boil, I'm going to add the coconut milk. I'm not going to start to pressure it as yet. I'm going to give it, I think, about 5 minutes. So guys, this is what it looks like in the pot. Coconut milk is not added as yet. I'm just allowing this to boil up and then I add the coconut milk. And for this coconut milk, I have 5.5 cups of coconut milk right here. I don't think I'm going to use all of it. So now guys, the water is, the peas, the water and the peas, it's hot now. So I'm going to pour in the coconut milk. I'm not going to wait until it started to boil. So I'm going to use mostly coconut milk to cook this rice and peas, not a lot of water. So here I had the coconut milk. Here I had the coconut milk. And I had a little salt in it. So I'm going to allow this to boil up and then I put it in the pressure cooker and give it a 5 minutes in the pressure cooker. Cover it. So guys, when it started to boil up, to add in the, for me to add it to the pressure cooker because I have to pressure the peas. Even though it was there soaking, I'm going to just give it a 5 minutes in the pressure cooker. Here it is now. It is now boiling. So I'm going to now add it to, I'm going to transfer it to the pressure cooker to give it 5 minutes to pressure. So I'm going to cover the pressure cooker now. And I'm going to put on the lid or the weight. And guys, I forget to mention that this rice is three cups of rice. This is 3 cups. I forgot to mention that. So guys, as soon as the peas is pressure, I will get right back. I'll come back to you. I'm just going to give it 5 minutes to pressure. Peas have already pressure. Get that 5 minutes. So we're going to try it now to see how soft it is. So here guys, soft. So now I'm going to add the rest of seasoning. I'm going to add my thyme, my 2 green peppers, my 2 Scotch bonnet. And you know we Jamaicans like to cook with Scotch bonnet. My sweet pepper. And I'm going to add the scallion, but I'm going to beat the scallion. I'm going to beat the scallion a little to get out some of that juice. So here's the scallion and the Maggi bouillon. We're going to add these now and we're going to taste for flavor to see if we want salt. I'm now going to add a tablespoon of sugar. I like to cook my rice and peas with a little sugar. Now I'm going to stir. And I'm now going to taste. I'm going to allow the seasoning to cook. I'm going to taste to see if it wants some more salt. Okay, I'm going to add a little sauce. Guys, it just needs a little salt. Here's the salt. Remember, we don't want it too salt. Cut down on the sodium. So I'm going to allow this to boil a little more. Boil on a little more before I add my rice. So I'm going to taste again. Wow, very good. And look at all the sugar. Add the rest of sugar, guys. So I'm going to put it back now and I'm going to allow it to boil down. I'm going to allow it to boil down some more and then I wash the rice. And guys, remember I've already had the pimento berries. The pimento berries, pressure the pimento berries with the coconut milk and the peas. I've already had that. So I don't need to add any more. So look in the pot now. See it there? Look at it now. All the flavors locked in. Tasted it. Tastes okay. Taste the coconut milk stand up in it. So I'm going to now wash my rice and add it to the pot. And guys, this rice was picked ahead of time. You have to ensure that you pick your rice properly because sometimes they have some little stones in them. Corn, you find corn, you need to find peas. So you have to ensure that your rice is washed properly. And even so your peas. You have to ensure that you pick your peas. And sometimes you find some little pebble like stones in your peas. Guys, wash your rice until it's clean. So now that the rice is properly washed, this is what is going on in the pot. I'm going to now add the rice. We're going to stir and make sure that peas and rice is incorporate together. sweet pepper give it a nice flavor. Also with the ginger, that piece of sweet pepper, they give it a nice flavor along with the ginger. I'm going to stir everything together so that everything can incorporate. Peas is not one side and rice is one side. Okay. And I'm going to taste again for flavor. Which is the flavor is locked. Tastes good. Taste the coconut milk. Tastes really good. Not too fresh, not too salt. Perfect. So now, take a look again, guys. So now I'm going to cover my pot and allow it to boil up, and as soon as it started to boil up, I am going to turn down the flame. Okay, so guys, here is it. I'm going to put, this is what it looks like now. So I'm going to put this bag, I'm going to fold it. I'm going to put this bag over it and allow it to steam. And I'm going to allow it to steam. And as soon as it's finished steam, I'll come back just to show you the finishing dish, what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, guys. Take off the plastic. Rice have already steamed. So here it is. This is the finishing touch, or the finishing, this is finishing dish of the rice and peas. Guys, it's tasting so good. I've already taken out the scallion and the thyme because they haven't really done their job. So I just take out the pieces of scallion and thyme. So this is the final dish of the rice and peas. So I'm now going to turn my flame off. I'm going to turn my flame off, guys. Look at it, guys. This is what it looks like. And guys, remember I had two bouillon I had in it. Two bouillon. I had one when I was pressuring it, and I had the other one when I was adding the green herbs, like the scallion and the thyme and the pepper. I had that one. So now I'm going to taste to let you know. How it is taste. Yes, guys, I'm going to taste it. Tastes so good. It tastes the coconut in it. Tastes all the flavors that lock together. Tastes real good. Tastes good. It's really good. It's really good, guys. Really, really good. I don't want to stain the pot, so So guys, this is the finishing dish of my rice and peas, my Jamaican rice and peas, my style, Lane style. This is how I like to cook my rice and peas. Guys, thanks for coming along with me. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.